matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Herbert going to go to the air right away.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Yeah, look at this defense for the Vikings.
Well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Here's Herbert. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Herbert throwing again. And that is incomplete here.
The Raiders at 10-2 on the year, and I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense for the Vikings, very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he is going to lose yardage here. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal.
Okonkwo holds it in left side.
Touchdown Raiders!
Chig Okonkwo
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Look at this Raiders defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's Trenton Gill now. That's taken on the 25. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of lethargy right at the beginning.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to throw here. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Going for it, here's ETN. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, Ram.
Herbert now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Well, they need 2. Here's 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. ETN bringing in another one. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
To the air again, Herbert. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. David Njoku, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
63.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Raiders have got him. Kenny Clark in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 12. Hurts. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Kappa. Hey, go Lion. Let's go.
Herbert on first down now. This pass deep for Okonkwo. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Okonkwo. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Raiders are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Chase Young. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And again, back to Komet. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. For Marshall, that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Extra point try now for Moody. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Fighting to stay upright. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now it's Herbert. And it's caught downfield by Isabella. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Herbert. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Touchdown! Travis Etienne with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Mooney good with the extra point, and it is 42-0. So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Rolling to his right. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's third down.
Yeah, partner, they went a little conservative, didn't they? And they ended up marking it short. And now I wonder, will they even do it again on third down?
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Davante Adams, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Vikings are able to at least get one score back. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Here's the Raiders punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And taken at the 46. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And the Vikings first down.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The Vikings on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up fourth down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 20.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we can probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Crowd right.
Here's Herbert. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive. Herbert has it knocked free, and the Vikings pick up the football.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Hurts throw pulled in by Marshall.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
63.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Davante Adams, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at
At their own 11-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
and they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he dumps this off over the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker, and the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
2nd down and 8. Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Addison hauls it in.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 34-yard line.
Counter play. Here's Gibbs. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
17 yards. First down, Vikings.
But 1st down, Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. For Marshall, that's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle and complete to Addison.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Devontae Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings get a bit closer.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
No return here for Clay Brooks, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control.